Welcome back. It's the moment you all have been waiting for. It's time for Mixing with Maggie with the one and only Maggie Golden.
Woo!
So, yummy in the tummy. What do we have planned for today?
Well, it's a breakfast casserole, tater tot breakfast casserole.
Something different.
Exactly, and you can kind of put whatever you want in it. My mom actually made one of these Christmas morning.
Yum.
There was a few different things in it, but I feel like it's one of those things that it feeds a big group of people without way too much effort. You know what I mean?
We like that.
You just mix it up, throw it in the oven, bam, you're done.
Yummy.
So, you want to get started?
Heck yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Dustin?
Yeah.
It's your turn.
All righty. Here we go, right?
All right, so we've got a 9x13 pan that I greased with some butter.
Okay.
So that is a bag of frozen tater tots.
Okay.
So if you just want to take that and kind of slowly pour them in there.
Okay.
They're frozen
They
right
are
now?
frozen.
Okay. Look at them go. Oops, we lost one
Little
almost.
straggler. All right, there we go. Just kind of, and we're going to stir all this together, but I'm just kind of making it
Flattening
even
it
here.
out.
All right, so if you want to put in the sausage, it's 1 pound of sausage.
Okay.
And I just, put it on the stove top and fried it up a little bit.
So you fried it up. Did you use any like salt, pepper, butter, oil?
I used some salt and some pepper.
Okay.
That's it though.
Okay.
And then
Very simple.
Yep. Kind of put that like that. Woohoo.
Look at that.
And this is what kind of cheese is this? I kind of forgot what
So
kind
much
of cheese.
cheese.
It's a Mexican
Cheddar,
blend. That's what it is. Thank you.
mozzarella,
That's the name.
Whatever cheese you want. I'm sure you could change it up too.
So we're not going to use all of this right now.
Okay.
So I'm kind of just going to take maybe 2 or 3 handfuls, because we're going to mix all this together, and then once we pour in the egg mixture, then we're going to top it with some more cheese, if that makes sense.
So you got the layers of the cheese
Oh
happening.
yeah, we like to layer around here.
That is the magic trick, I think, in so many different recipes that we've done. More cheese, the better.
More cheese, the better. And then you just kind of, again, you can put bacon in here. I mean, you could put ham. I mean, you don't have to put any meat at all if you don't want to.
Turkey sausage.
Yeah. So I mean, it's really just whatever your heart desires.
Well, here's another alternative. If people are making this, could they ever get like a really big mixing bowl and just do the same type of thing where you just take the tater tots, put it in there, put the whatever meat you use, and then just kind of like shake it up and stuff,
Oh
and
yeah.
then like
Oh yeah.
okay,
Whatever
just
way.
a different alternative.
Exactly. And it's good to have different ways to do things, because I love different
Alternatives.
Exactly.
Because everybody has their own style too.
They do. It makes things better.
Make the world go round.
Exactly. So this is 8 eggs that I put in this bowl, and then just kind of mixed them all together.
With the yolks,
Yep.
not the whites.
Wait, before you do that.
Oh, okay. I'm so excited to get cooking with
So
you.
this is a cup of milk, so you can pour the cup of milk in there.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, otherwise I would have
Which
been...
I'm sure if you don't mix this all together, I mean, it's all cooking together anyway, so I
Ends
don't
up in
think
your
it'll be that big
stomach
of a deal.
together.
Exactly. And then in this little container right here, we've got half a teaspoon of garlic powder, half a teaspoon of onion powder, half a teaspoon of pepper, and half a teaspoon of salt.
My weekly sniff. So good. So good. Ah, yummy.
Perfect.
Okay, and then we just do a little,
Yep, just a little mix.
mix the eggs, mix everything else.
Woohoo!
Okay.
Now, does it matter how many eggs you do you use, or does it preference, or just however you
So,
want to do it?
I mean, I'm sure, like, if you had a bigger dish and you were making for more people, you could do up to 10 or 12 eggs.
Wow.
And I'm sure if you liked more egg in it, then you could also put it in the same amount of dish.
Okay.
So it kind of just depends.
Or once again, you could probably modify it if you
Exactly.
don't want to do as many yolks, because
Yeah.
some people, for health reasons, kind of
Right.
want the egg whites. But
I personally like egg whites too, so you
do?
can just do egg whites. And
do you flavor up your egg whites, or do you just eat them as is?
well, see what I've been doing, and this is going to sound really weird,
No,
but
we
I've
like
been
weird.
taking egg whites and mixing it with cottage cheese.
Okay.
And then,
you
like
get
add
more-
like scrambled egg whites,
Yeah.
and then some little like chili peppers.
Ooh.
And-
you add flavor to it.
Yeah.
Or
And
some
then,
people
yeah.
do avocado too.
And then if you put that on some toast, that's really good too.
Ooh,
Anyways.
magic right
I'm
there.
gonna go down a rabbit hole with this because.
We love food here.
All right, so now we're ready to pour.
Okay. Just gonna.
I'll get out of the way.
Look at that go.
Oh yeah.
Yum. So many flavors here. Holy
Yummy.
moly, looks beautiful. And we could even kind of like tilt it sort
Oh
of.
yeah.
Look.
Evenly disperse it.
Wow, yum. Okay, next up,
All right, and then whichever one of y'all want to do this, just top the rest of it with cheese.
Okay.
we could do it.
Yeah, you take a handful,
Just-
I take a handful. There you go. Call it as is,
Get
right?
cheese everywhere.
Woo!
Hey, we
Too
got a
much cheese
cheese
is
up in
not
here.
a problem.
There you
Yummy.
go.
Whoa, you
When
can
this
do
was
the
cooking
honors.
last
I'll do the
night,
honors.
It smelled so good.
I mean, you
There
have
you go.
potato, you have meat, you have cheese, you have eggs.
Yep.
It's just like a magic dish.
It's all good by itself, so why wouldn't it be good in a container together?
There you go.
But yeah, you just pop this in the oven at 350 for about 55 minutes.
Okay.
So, and honestly, just kind of whenever it starts getting a little brown on the edges, I also like my tater tots a little bit on the crispy side. So.
Oh yes. Is there a trick to getting it like super crispy?
Well, I didn't see. You have to be careful with this, but when you broil things, especially
Oh,
with cheese on top, that makes
You
it
could burn it
obviously.
if you don't
but you
do
need,
it right.
you have to watch it because that's a
So
whole other
good.
story.
So the broil is kind of the way to go.
I think so, but I mean, I'm sure there's different other tricks you could try.
And then it sounds like your family loves to do casseroles. Any
Yes.
tips for people who are maybe new to the whole casserole thing? How do you make
Just throw things that they think would be good together.
That's
Like there's
fair.
no recipe; they just throw things in a casserole dish and bake it. So I mean, I just feel like.
What other casseroles do you do?
So my grandma does a veggie casserole, and
Ooh.
it's got like peas, carrots, water chestnuts.
Oh, wow.
Then there's cheese in it.
Of course
it's
there's
random
cheese.
things that you wouldn't never like think that they would go together.
Yeah.
But it's really good. She makes it for Thanksgiving and Christmas every year.
So what do you do to kind of like hold it together? Is it another thing with eggs or?
There's eggs in it, and I think there's like some maybe.
Or we may just have to have Grandma herself come
yeah,
on again
Grandma's
and
gonna have
tell
to come
us.
again. I'm sure she's watching. Grandma, you heard it here.
Please come on. We love having you. We love you, Grandma. So, but anyways,
right.
talking more about the amazingness of what we have created. We have the final product right here. Wow. Just gonna.
The smell.
It's all about the smells. If you're a foodie, you know why I do it. It's so good. And then
There's nothing wrong with that.
so amazing. So how quickly do casseroles go in your household after they're made?
Yeah, like that night.
Yeah.
There might be like a little bit left over, but it's not much.
Yeah,
No.
and those leftovers don't really go lasting long. So let's go digging in.
Nope.
I have failed today because I failed to restock my lactate pills before coming into work today, so I will not be sampling, but
I'm gonna get some lactate pills for you and then keep at the studio.
I just failed today, and I'm really mad at myself
Well,
right now.
I'll take
Dustin,
one
you
on behalf
give
of
us
the
your.
Big description words, Dustin. So much pressure right now.
I mean, give us all the honesty here.
yes.
It's good.
Looks nice and
Cheesy.
juicy.
You can tell it's finely put together. And something else I will
Well, we
say,
put it together
it is not crumbling out of my hand, which is very nice. So if you want,
you go.
especially if you're in a hurry in the morning, whether if this is breakfast, lunch, dinner, or just a midnight snack or whatever,
Yes, you could do it
have it on
anytime.
anytime with additional side with your main course, or just say, hey, I want to pack the combination together and have for lunch with it.
Everything in your mouth.
Also, I feel like if you're big on meal prepping, this could be a good thing to meal prep with.
Yes, this is just absolutely amazing. Cheese, eggs, you got lots of protein in here for people who are bulking up this winter. This is the meal for you. We're gonna have the recipe over at WITN.com after the show, so get baking and let's see your pictures. Post it on social media using the hashtag MixingWithMaggieWITN. We'll be right back after a few messages.